Every community I've lived in, I've always been surrounded by people affected by homelessness. Living in both San Jose, California and Reno, Nevada, going downtown, it's impossible not to see one or more person living on the streets. One of the most important things to remember is that people living on the streets are human beings who still deserve respect. According to nationalhomelessness.org, they state that unfortunately over the past 25 years, cities across the country have penalized people who are forced to live on the streets. Today I'll be telling you a little bit about homelessness, what homelessness is, and what we can do to help. First off, I'll start by talking about what homelessness is. Homelessness is a problem that is spread across the country and in every major city. What exactly does it mean? According to the National Healthcare for the Homeless, homelessness is an individual who lacks housing, including an individual whose primary residence during the night is a supervised public or private facility that provides temporary living accommodations, and an individual who is a resident in transitional housing. There are many reasons why a person might be homeless. One of the biggest factors is the lack of affordable housing in highly populated areas. The biggest reason, of course, is poverty. Poor people must pay for everyday items like food, clothing, education, healthcare, and sometimes they must make the difficult choice to pay for the necessities. NationalHomelessness.org states that the two main factors that account for poverty in America are lack of employment opportunities and the decline in available public assistance. Mental illness is also a huge factor in the amount of homeless people on the streets. Approximately 16% of the single adult homeless population suffers from some sort of severe or persistent mental illness. All of these are major causes of homelessness in America. Now that you know some of these factors causing the problem, here are the economic issues with homelessness. According to the Homelessness Hub, homelessness costed the Canadian economy approximately $7.05 billion annually. Most of the spending comes from provision of emergency shelters and community supports, but also accounts for the increased cost of emergency services, including fire, police, and EMS, healthcare, the criminal justice system, etc. Homelessness Hub also brings up research that has been done that explores the cost of housing someone in jail, hospitals, or the shelter system compared to housing them in social or supportive housing, and the results are shocking. Jails and hospitals cost $66,000 to $120,000 annually. Emergency shelters cost $13,000 to $42,000 annually. Supportive and transitional housing costs $13,000 to $18,000. Affordable housing without supports was a mere $5,000 to $8,000. These past few minutes I've told you about what homelessness is and the causes of homelessness and the economic impact. I hope you now have a familiar grasp on how this is a major problem in our country, but also that there are living people who deserve respect. Respect is all people in life, no matter if they're in a huge house or on the street. You never know what one person has been through.